Excellent. All right. Companies, both in the US and abroad, every year send their employees on business travel. It's a fact of life. The concern is when these employees go traveling to these destination cities staying overnight, their companies are paying a lot of money for lodging expenses, and oftentimes the employees are stuck on their own, siloed in a hotel room, not doing anything fun while they're on these trips. What Co.host is here to do is provide an online booking platform that not only allows companies to save money, but encourages their employees to network while they're on business trips. Let's take a look at a company in the world right now, which is GE. We've spoken to the CEO of GE Water. Each year, he spends $80 million alone sending his employees on business trips and paying for their lodging. That money is going to people that we consider to be our competitors, places like Marriott, ironically enough, Airbnb, and corporate housing. Let's take a look at exactly how Co.host goes about making this work in a unique way.
So a local example here is Intuit. We're actually building our platform to their specifications and looking at 3 locations that they send their employees traveling among, where they spend $2 million a year on travel lodging. So our cost to acquire this customer is about $1,000. The status quo is they're spending about $200 a night in these 3 locations on average. Our proposal is that we provide housing at a 10% discount where they get savings. And what we do with that money is we split it among the traveling employee and the hosting employee to incent them to use our platform over existing competition. What that gets both the users, the employees, and the customer into it is networking benefits on top of the savings. And that will ultimately be our competitive advantage moving forward. So what does this mean at the bottom line? In 1 year, Intuit is going to save nearly $250,000 in travel lodging expenses. The users are going to be incented to the amount of $170,000 for the travelers and $340,000 a year for the hosts. At the end of that, Co.host is actually grossing about $1.2 million. This is for only 3 of 17 of Intuit's locations. At the end of the day, what we're about is helping companies save a significant amount of money and solve that pain point for customers like Intuit. We're also about providing networking opportunities for employees and allowing them opportunities to benefit from the synergies that that provides. Thank you.
Since I have the mic, I'm going to go for it. How do you actually attract the host? And is the host, 2 questions, is the host also an employee?
Yes, correct. The host is an employee and the traveler are an employee. And they could be the same person.
And how do you get them?
Through the customers, because we're working with companies. And so we work with companies to incentivize the hosts and the travelers to use the platform.
What is the revenue model?
So we actually provide the platform as a free service to these companies. Where we make money is when they make money. So the beauty of it is an outcome-based sale. So we're making money every time a trip is booked through our platform. At any point in time, somebody books a trip, let's say again, $200 a night at Intuit. Instead, the company would pay us $180. A portion of that is what we get money from, and then we shell out a small amount to both the host and the traveling employee to incent them to use our system.
It's a very, very competitive space with a lot of capital already in there. What's your secret sauce, and how are you going to do this in a capital efficient way?
So our secret sauce is, and we're under no illusion, the travel lodging industry is only growing about 1% per year. So we know that our customers that we acquire are actually going to be taken from competitors like Marriott. Our advantage is that when a user is looking at the calculus of do I stay at a Marriott or do I stay with an employee that I know in the area I'm traveling to, they get to look at this formula and they get paid $30 a night. So 1 regular work week, they get to put another $150 in their pocket, and the host gets to put twice that in their pocket for doing that. So that's how we plan on being competitive with the existing folks in the space.